I can't believe the one announcement I wanted from the Game Awards was an announcement of anything for Gears of War E-Day, and it was for a couple seconds in a fucking Game Pass commercial. I'm so fucking mad.
I'm fucking hyped for the Warlock game and absolutely playing Bradley the Badger.
Yeah, honestly, Bradley the Badger was my favorite announcement in the whole night, and it was before the show even started.
I'm just so tired and burnt out with life at the moment that I can't invest in new games because I'm too hyper fixated on the ones I currently play.
I think we can all universally agree that we're all going to see the Street Fighter movie opening weekend.
Oh, I would like to see it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 565.
Pokemon, anybody?
Who's got the Pokemon of the week?
Caracosta. Oh, Caracosta. I love Caracosta. It's like one of my favorite Pokemon in the Gen 5 decks.
I'm very underappreciated, but I like it a lot. Very solid design, very blue. I love the mask.
It's fucking sea turtle. That's my favorite turtle is the leatherback sea turtle.
Yeah. All right. Well, Gar is not here this week, as one might have noticed.
But Emily has mustered enough energy to join us tonight.
Yay! Yay, Pelin!
It's okay. Super slow news week because it's only 2 stories.
Yeah. Gar wanted to talk about a bunch of Ultraman news last week, but we had so much on our plate that I wanted to wait until this week, but then he's not here this week and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, we're a bunch of tokusatsu nerds who get together to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, asterisk, and a third thing. You know the asterisk by now. For what? This is the first week in maybe 2 months where we haven't had some sort of major Project Red Gavan Infinity related news update.
Oh no, that's gonna be for Christmas. That's why we're gonna do an extra cast.
Usually someone dies in Super Sentai. I mean, in Rider on Christmas. This Christmas Super Sentai dies.
I mean, who knows? Zero might fucking kick the bucket. Freaking Fujimi might kick the bucket. Who knows?
Don't know. All right. Well, this week we're talking about Zeztz episode 13, Gozyuger episode 41, Ooh. And our feature topic for this week is Boukenger versus Super Sentai, the first appearance of Akared.
That was something.
That was a thing.
Very Boukenger-y.
Yeah. You might say it's quite the adventure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we had quite a packed news week last week, and this week's a little light by comparison. So let's get into our first story.
News mode.
Finally, the culmination of the Kamen Rider Girls miniseries has been announced, and we finally get to see what that tiny little green orb belt power set is. So now we have Kamen Rider Eins.
Or Ins, I jokingly call it.
Oh, okay. Well, I believe it's Eins. It's because it's the German. It's the German word for one. So it's female Ichigo.
Yes, and it's fun. And as we already know, she's played by Takashi Hongo's real daughter.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know who the suit actor is, but I gotta say, for the first time in a long time, I think that suit is actually kind of sexy.
It's a pretty neat design. I like it. I like I really like the collar.
Yeah.
It just has a really big collar.
It's a really neat design. The deep navy and the silver and the white trim on it, and
the eyes too.
It kind of rocks.
Yeah.
And it's not like an explicitly feminine, obviously the body of the suit actor under it is feminine, but the suit design itself is not very feminine coded. You know what I mean? I feel like we could get away with having a male in that suit if we wanted.
Yeah.
Whereas many, if not all, of the previously female riders' suits have been very female coded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so we have Amane Tencho.
We got.
Yes, they're also introducing a black recolor of Femme as Kamen Rider Fatale, because femme fatale.
So yeah, so Arisa Komiya's character is gonna be a fucking rider, like a Ryuki rider. I'm like, that's sick.
Yep.
This is a great design. Like, I'm like, Black Fawn sounds like Black Swan. I get it.
I mean, kinda, but I think it's more about the femme fatale thing.
Oh, 100%. But yeah, no, I
100%.
didn't know I needed. I did not know I needed a black version of the Fawn suit, and it looks great.
It looks sick as fuck. Now I want like
Yeah,
Ryuga
super cool.
Fatale black reskins of all the Ryugi riders.
Oh, he's freaking Zolda in black. Woo!
Black Knight. Well, Knight's already black. I don't know why I went there.
Yeah, he's already black.
Black Ojo would be really sick too.
Yeah.
He'll show you how real snake-like he can be.
Yeah.
Oh, Jafar. Wow. I'm
So,
sorry. Wow, I'm
Oh,
tired.
Jafar, he's a man. If he can do it, great.
no,
So I'm gonna. So if get ready for me to say stuff like that this episode.
that's fine. When this
Hell
got
yeah.
announced in the Discord, people were talking about like what would like the evil alternate versions of other Ryuki riders would be. Someone's like, so what would the anti-Oja be? And my immediate response was Broja. He's just a really sick dude.
Yeah, no, he's just like a really nice guy. He's a good Samaritan. He
Yeah.
donates and works at the food bank. Just a really nice guy. And you'd have him still be played by Oja's actor.
Yeah. And then
So you just see him as like a totally nice dude. You're like, what the fuck?
the opposite of Kamen Rider Guy would be Kamen Rider Nice Guy.
Oh, yeah, guys, Ryder was a fucking douchebag. Such a dick. Well, I'm a gamer. This is all a game until he got fucking killed.
Female version Kamen Rider Gal.
Carter Gal. There you go.
Kamen Rider Gyaru. So yes, also returning in this last episode of Girls Remix is Majade, Akiko, Sabala, Aguilera, Hakubi, Nozomi, and Sawa. So this is being directed by Koichi Sakamoto, written by Hiroki Uchida, and this is premiering on the TTFC next month in January.
Kill. Yeah, it was dope designs. I really like these. More
Yes.
female riders, please.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. And our other second news story is Oja related.
It's Shinchoko Seiho Kamen Oja.
Yeah, the SH Figure Arts. You know what?
I mean,
It would have been so fucking funny if when they announced this figure, if it was
it's like the modern one.
Yeah.
The modern version. No.
thicker body.
No, I'm glad. Yeah, because they had to like scan the suit actors, so it's like, oh well, he's a bit wider now, so we got to do it. Thank God. I'm not like, no, nothing against the original suit actor of Oja. Like, obviously, like you get older, your body's not as what it used to be, so it's understandable. But like, I'm glad it's like him in his prime.
I'm not fat shaming Decker. I am fat myself. I just think it would be hilarious if they did it. Obviously, they never would. But it would be a good bit.
That's why Seiji Takaiwa basically like retired from suit acting, because it's just like, yeah, I'm not going back into these suits. Like imagine Seiji Takaiwa now went into the Forza suit. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
So yes, Bandai Tamashii Nations posted the images of the Shinkocho Seiho Oja figure. Brand new sculpt, now has new upper arms, abdomen, waist, and thighs, achieving a massive proportion different from Ryuki. The entire body, including the wrinkles, are meticulously sculpted to realistically pursue the texture seen in the series, including the metallic purple and silver texture reproduced through coloring techniques.
Yes, and then the hip and ankle articulation allows for natural poses, such as the wide-legged lowered hip stance during the final vent finisher and high kicking poses. So yeah, you can make him do his really stupid kick.
Big scissor kick!
I always hated that. Yeah, it was always really stupid.
It's kind of dumb.
Because like it reminds me of like Gatax Rider Kick, but the Gatax Rider Kick's fucking sick. So
Yeah. 145 millimeters tall, comes with the Veno visor, Veno saber, advent card sheet, interchangeable hands, premium Bandai web exclusive, 9,900 yen, August release.
woo!
Very neat.
It's very snake-like.
Yeah. All right, and that's actually it. There was not a lot of news this
Oh,
week.
that's all of it. Oh, okay.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
let's get into
Zeztz
the
time.
yeah.
Good morning, Zeztz!
So
Prevent the meteor strike.
I guess Zeztz has lost all of his other forms because Nox punches them out of him and
He
erases
just
them.
like, yeah, like he just erased everything, and then, Yama something.
Hmm?
The detective says like, I never should have relied on a civilian, and he like leaves.
Yeah, so Fujimi gets really uppity because he's still really into defending
Oh, it's Fuji,
Odaka.
not Yama. I'm dumb.
Yeah, Fujimi. It's
Fujimi.
snowing on Mount Fujimi. Fujiyama.
Wow.
Yeah, if I got the wrong part of the name, and then even Zero is like, goodbye, quitter.
Yeah, Zero gets
Well, no,
really
like, when
uppity
Zero-
about him.
Well, it's because Zero
Yeah,
obviously.
he acts very cat-like about it.
Well,
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
well, okay, yes, but again, it's just because like he's very like he runs this organization. He wants his agents in like tip-top shape and doing their missions at their best. And right now, Baku is not in the best state of mind, and Zero's kind of trying to be like
the captions don't work. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
here's
so what Zero's trying to do is he's trying to just tell Baku, it's like, hey man, you're not at your best right now. I need you at your best if you want to fucking complete this mission.
yeah. Well, maybe as a mentor, you should be doing a better job mentoring the person who, until about 13 weeks ago, thought he was playing make-believe in his dreams and is now responsible for saving humanity from being extincted by fucking meteors. Maybe you should do a better job helping him. I'm so angry at Zero.
Yeah. I know,
This is a man who was fucking LARPing in his dreams about being James Bond, and now you've conscripted him into saving the fucking world.
Yeah, this episode almost seems to be a Zero is not what he seems episode, because Nox calls him out as well and says that their organization is corrupt, and he doesn't really answer.
And apparently they've sacrificed previous agents, probably him included.
Well, Nox is apparently 4, or was 4, which is funny because 4 is the death number.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
because
it's like the bad luck number, right? Yeah.
Because one of the Japanese words for 4 is shi, which comes from shin, which is death.
Yeah.
But that
But no,
means
we were talking about.
that's interesting to think about, because that means between Odaka and Baku, there were other agents.
There were at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
But like we were talking about it in like the weekly discussion, like in our Discord earlier, where like people are saying like, oh, Zero's gonna end up being like the villain of the series, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, I just said like, well, I wouldn't be
Decker in the Discord.
Decker really wants Zero to be a fucking guy. He wants me to suffer.
I want everyone listening in the Discord to make your own edit of just a random fucking cat head in place of Zero's head.
Everybody's gonna be like, I'm gonna draw Zero with a cat head.
Yes.
No, I have no stamina left.
Well, you
also,
have
I
to do
don't
it
actually.
You don't have to do it right
actually
now.
think Zero is a cat.
But no, I was trying to say. So what I was talking about earlier this week was like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be against Zero ended up being the villain of the show, because it happens in spy movies sometimes. Like the person who
The leader of the organization.
the leader of the organization and stuff ends up being like a traitor, and like they have their own motives to like do shit, or they like perceive saving the world in like a different way from like the main protagonists.
That's not just spy movies. The organization you think is doing good turning out to be the villains all along is one of the most common tropes in fiction.
Exactly, and which is why I expect them to do it, because it's a spy themed, so they totally would do it. And then my second theory of how the show could go was I said I could see Nox actually being right and convincing Baku that Code is bad, and then Code ends up being the real bad guys, and then Nox and Baku team up together to take down Code and Zero because he's evil.
I don't think they will go that way, but if that was how they ended up going, I would be very interested to see that happen.
That's the thing. We are supposed to think Nox is the bad guy, but like from his perspective, it's like, no, I know what I'm doing.
They're gonna
he's the shit.
They're gonna have to pull some amazing out of nowhere rug pull with the way the lore and the nightmare powers work, because what Nox is doing is facilitating active destruction and murder in the real world. So for that to be justifiable is going to require some Olympic level athletics.
Yeah, and like I'm also scared for Fujimi, because like if he runs into Nox, like I'm really afraid what they're gonna do.
They might kill him.
I love Fujimi being all, well, you're a civilian, we never should have involved you, I'm gonna go solve this myself, I'm gonna find a way to fight the nightmares. And I'm sitting over here like, yeah, I'm sure you're gonna pull a Kamen Rider belt out of your ass, man.
You never know. You never.
Yo, if Fujimi ends up a rider, I'm so down.
I could see that happening. Honestly, that'd be cool. Or Lopo. I could see Lopo also being a rider.
If he ends up being like a police themed Kamen Rider, that would be kind of sick. And then he'll have attacks where he does that spin ball that he gets into the offices with.
Yeah, I don't want Baku's sister to be one, because I like her being that's kind of why I like that since Gav they've been doing this kind of thing where it's like, oh, we don't need a female rider, we just have a really strong female character, and it's just like, no, Decker, please. Stop pissing me off. God damn it. No, and I'm reading that in his voice too. That's the worst thing. I'm hearing like, meow.
So after more dream meteors blow up the space center, causing the IRL space center to also be exploded, we get this scene where the kid Seiya calls Baku, and he thinks he's gonna give him shit, but he just like thanks him for his inspiring speech from the previous episode, and this whole conversation passes by, and my immediate response is, Did the kid not know that the fucking science center got blown up? Did no one tell him? He doesn't comment on it at all.
Oh, freaking yeah. So then we find out that like the meteor is the nightmare, which is I think that's dope.
Yes! More! We had it the first time with the fucking prison nightmare, and now we have the nightmare that's a fucking moon-sized meteor. I want more of this! More of the nightmares being fucking eldritch monstrosities!
I can't tell you, like, every time there was a shot of seeing, like, the nightmare, like, in the sky, like, when other shit was happening, it was fucking sick.
And then it grew fucking drill arms!
And, like, a face, he's like, kill me!
It was so fucking stupid, but hilarious, but awesome somehow all at the same time.
Oh, Forze would have double limit break to fucking destroy this thing, because it would have worked too.
He would have drilled right through the moon almost the same way Zeztz did.
Oh, look at that fan art. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
This thing was fucking dope.
Now we need someone.
I think my favorite night.
We need fan art of that thing merged with the Death Egg.
Yeah, put it with the Death Star.
Or that awesome. Same thing.
I showed Mom, and it's like, why is the moon evil?
Technically, it's not the moon; it's a meteor.
No, it's not. It's a meteor. It looks pretty moon-like if you don't realize it's that.
No, because the moon's red and looks like a Pringles chip.
So we discover the way this nightmare works is Seiya, the little boy, he wants to grow up and become an astronaut, but he feels like he can't do it because his parents, who were running a store but then fell sick and had to close their store. So he's like, oh, now my parents won't be able to afford sending me to astronaut school, I guess, or something.
Starmon's new evolution looks cool.
So his guilt over not being able to fund his dream is manifesting by way of the meteors destroying the planet and the space center.
Oh my god, you know what the thumbnail needs to be this week? It needs to be that shot that we have of like Nox and Zeztz like about to like face off, and then you just see like the nightmare in the background, but instead put the Castranger logo there.
I don't know.
There we go. I think that's gonna be cool. Oh god, the fucking Majora's Mask Moon, dude. One of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in a video game. Like, what the fuck?
I've never played Majora's Mask because I actively hate having a constant timer in my face during an entire game.
Well, that's why I also hate that, but that's why I watched our friend Eric beat the entire game in a single sitting, and it was amazing.
I just watched the Game Grumps play it.
Yeah, exactly. That was also entertaining.
Yeah. So so they figure out where the mine doors are by going to Seiya's house / the store in the dream world, and they're just all there.
You didn't say the mines door right.
Oh, sorry. The mine doors.
There we go. But yeah, also Baku like gets. Also, I just want to like comment quickly. I love like real world Baku so much. Like he's so gentle and like freaking. I just like I want to give him a hug and tell him everything's gonna be fine. Like you're doing good, buddy. You're doing good. You're so nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That is the one of the very first motion picture films ever made.
Oh, okay.
It was about going to the moon, and
like,
they land on the moon, and it's stuck in the moon's eye.
It looks like a cookie.
No, it's the moon.
Okay.
It was from like the 1920s or something.
So anyway, Baku rolls the gotcha and pulls gravity, which I guess is now currently the only form he has access to because the rest are still deleted.
You mean gravity?
Yeah.
I fucking loved when the belt said that. Holy shit.
Yeah. So yes, we get to see Zeztz take on Nox, and he henshins into gravity, and it's pretty sick.
What the fuck is that?
I think that's a Digimon, but I don't remember its name.
Oh my god, it's pretty cool looking.
Cometmon?
Cometmon?
I don't know what it's in, but I haven't seen it. Is it from Atmon?
Oh, it's from Atmon. Huh.
Crazy. I don't remember it.
You've erased Atmon from your memory, except for Globemon. So.
I remember a lot of the main Digimon, but not everyone.
There's a lot of them, Decker. That's why I want to do a live stream with Ichi someday where we go through every single Digimon and just react to them.
Yeah.
That would be fun, I think.
But so yeah, Zeztz gravity is great, and I love that.
Didn't you guys do that with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards at one point?
Yes,
yeah,
sort of.
Surpassed Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. But so yeah, we see Zeztz gravity, and I love that even though he's got the big goofy gravity hands, it doesn't actually like his hands are still free to interact with things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unlike Newton Damashi
exactly.
From Ghost. But yeah, no, Zeztz gravity is pretty busted.
Oh yeah. He fucking repels every attack that comes at him. He flies up into space. He generates a huge gravity well orb. And yeah, and then his attack explodes into a fucking black hole, which he then gets swallowed into. So as he's lying there in his bed, I'm like, oh my god, are we killing him a second time?
Yeah, like no, and then like I love that her first like she realizes he's not waking up, and she immediately goes into the code base and is like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And he's just like, oh, he's trapped in like a long nightmare right now.
Wake up, my brother, Cat Mike.
And then we get the line that literally everyone's hating Zero for saying, but I kind of think it's badass. Where like he's like, "Okay, I'll tell you everything, but if you break your promise, I'll have to dispose of you." And I was like, "Shit."
Oh yeah.
Which I don't think it. I think it wasn't an actual threat. I think it was just a way of making her like take this seriously. It's like, "Okay, I'm gonna tell you some real shit."
I don't know. I think that line's kind of hard, and I'm kind of into Zero slowly becoming like going from bad mentor to stricter mentor to possible villain.
Oh well, me too. No, like whichever direction Zero is going in, I'm there for it. But as long as whatever direction that is, it ends with him becoming a rider. That's all I want. I want Kamen Rider Zero to happen, and
that helmet has to turn into a rider helmet. It looks so much like one.
No, and to make it interesting too, I want him to be the only rider that wears a driver around his waist.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be awesome. I want it. Car Zero, make it happen.
Let's see what else. Yeah, so we get this little confrontation between Zero and Nox. That's where he mentions sacrificing agents, and that Odaka was apparently agent number 4.
Number 4.
And then we, for some, like Nox attacks Zero, and then Zero pulls out the Zeztz breaker to fight with, and it's interesting to see that he can do that.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So I'm glad these two finally were like interacted, and like Nox is just like, it's still a piece of shit, I see, and Zero's just like, what the fuck do you know, bitch? So
not quite, but I get what you're going for.
No, I know. I just tried to simplify their discussions in like the best way I can. So
yeah, everyone was thinking that because his name is Nox, Nox, that was leading to number X, number 10. But that wouldn't make sense because he was obviously an agent beforehand.
Think that. Nox just means like dark, doesn't it?
Also that.
Like night?
Yeah, because it's from nocturnal.
Yeah. Well, nocturnal is from that, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the word nocturnal comes from Nox, and then like
living
Nox,
and then Nox night. Yeah. So yes, next week is Inazuma Plasma.
It looks cool.
It looks very cool. I know Emily's also excited.
I don't think we talked about it also, but like either we talked about it last week or this week, but yeah, we've confirmed that basically the capsules are based around different experiences that Baku's had turned into nightmares.
Yep.
So
pretty safe to call that confirmed, I think, by now.
Right. Yeah, we were right. So
yeah, that was a theory we had. That was a theory we had last week, and I think someone was saying how the lore behind Inazuma Plasma pretty much confirms that, or at least for Plasma. I don't know about the others, but
yeah. So it's based off his experience when he got struck by lightning.
Yeah, and I know Emily.
God, the yellow eyes.
Yeah, I think I posted earlier, like just like how much I wanted to see that form, and just randomly in the Facebook chat.
Oh, if you want to watch the live stream episode, will be tomorrow night. If you want to watch it and catch it as soon as you can.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be freaking dead again because my body hates me. But
valid.
I'll watch it at some point, and I'll see the guy, and he'll go fast. Wow, my brain is not good.
You gotta go fast.
He will
exactly.
Be
gotta go fast.
He'll be lightning, real lightning.
Yeah, I mentioned when you brought that up, Power Thirst. Ray Dow from Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yep.
For some reason, he became associated with Power Thirst to me. Like anytime I'm fighting him, I always think he's made with lightning, real lightning. But only him, not every Thunder Monster, just Ray Dow.
Oh, there you go. If people were allowed to still do like AMVs and FMVs and stuff like that, you could totally do the debut fight with Grease Lightning.
Oh my
Grease.
God.
But, you can't do that shit anymore because YouTube's a fucking horrible place.
By the way, Toei noticed me again this week because they took down my compilation of Kamen Rider Blade's first 3 Henshin forms.
Well, that's okay because you can keep it on your computer and they can't take that away from you.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We love it. You love Blades.
Yeah.
It's all's good.
What? Oh yeah, the AMV. That was really good though.
Right.
Well, no, what I had up was literally just a compilation of Blades henshining into his volume 1, 2, and 3 forms, just because I like those forms. So I'm not arguing I'm not arguing with the takedown because it is just straight up their footage, unedited.
Yep. 5 years is a good record. That's right.
Yeah. All right. Any other closing thoughts before we move on?
I feel like we're at the point in Zeztz now where this is like after like episode 12 of Gaim, where just like now shit's really fucking get real, and I'm excited to see where it's going.
I mean, I would argue Gaim didn't get real until 21. When they start revealing that they're people.
When they did the Lock Seed game and shit like that, and Zangetsu was getting involved, like that was when shit got real. So.
I would argue that's like the rising action of it, but I wouldn't call it the turning point or a climax. Anyways.
Engaged. Damn, I like that Decker's gone. Anyways, yeah. So I could see that, like, even though they have Haruka as we know now, they're just kind of taking episodes I guess they already filmed, and they're just kind of editing her onto the footage. Because
it was pretty seamless here, in my opinion, but maybe I was just too tired to notice the mistakes.
No, there's a shot of them like in line, like for a shot. I can't remember what it exactly was, but like Suido was edited in there.
I didn't notice particularly anything myself, but I wasn't actively looking for it. So if anyone knows if anyone has any particular screenshots where a seam is visible, feel free to share.
Oh, I could definitely tell, because like it's weird. I've been noticing that as I get older, like my autism like sense of like observation and stuff has just been really increasing, and now I'm just like noticing fucking everything.
I kind of, one thing I kind of wish was explored a bit more in this episode is, like, as it opens, we have Bouquet being pissed about the Rico reveal. And the other fucking Bridens just go, yeah, sorry, we knew about it the whole time, but we didn't tell you because we didn't want to ruin your love for your idol. And I'm kind of surprised that she didn't turn and get pissed at them about it.
No, because like that was more of like yeah, we knew he was like Gozu Leon, but she's more pissed off that the man that she's been like obsessed with murdered her sister.
Yeah,
that's what she's more upset about.
Okay.
But then she still can't step on the things that he gave her because she has that tender memory, and also that plushie probably cost like $50 to import.
You're right. I was like, get your
I am as much as I don't want to side with the Vic Mignogna analog, I think in this situation I can't really find fault with Rikuo. His job as a Gozyuger is to defeat the Bridens. Ribbon was a bitchy little demon who was attacking and causing destruction. Bouquet did not help by telling Rikuo who her sister was, or by... the one thing I will fault Rikuo on, and I said this last week, is he looked at Bouquet and did not notice the fucking Bryden emblem on her clothes. That is where Rikuo's stupidity lies. But
I do have
Bouquet
to say
being
that scene where she was destroying the Rikuo shrine, all I could think about was Patchy the pirate being like,
yeah.
I have to give up on SpongeBob! All of it!
I'm getting rid of all my SpongeBob things!
Yes, I'm just getting rid of everything.
But
no, did he not know that she was a Bryden?
No, clearly he didn't. Otherwise, there would have been way more discussion about this.
Huh.
And again... She had the fucking emblem on her.
Huh.
This
God, Gozyuger, what's happening? What happened to you?
as much as I enjoy the emotional drama that's happening here, the circumstances that are leading to where the emotional plot is going are convoluted, stupid, and fully avoidable. It's the same situation that we had throughout the B plot of Fies, where all of this bullshit could have been either avoided or dealt with way sooner if people just fucking had conversations with each other. But we don't do that here anymore.
No. Oh, also we got a huge Tekajun origin plot drop, but whatever.
Okay.
Apparently she was created by somebody who wished to create another world after her daughter died, and that made her like trapped inside herself.
Yeah,
and...
I have to say that was really like fucked up. Just seeing like the creation, no one, just seeing like this little girl calling out for her mother, and it just like triggered the, as we apparently are aware of, the dead woman inside the no one memories fucking seeping into this fucking monster's brain.
That whole plot was amazing and really sad. Why the fuck was this only in this episode? At first they referred to this as the final no one, but then they referred to this as the original no one. So this fucking thing has been hanging around somewhere the entire show because it was what created Tekajun?
Yeah.
So if that was the thing that was going to fulfill your purposes of being the pilot that you need to complete your function of recreating the world, why the fuck have we dicked around with all of the other no ones the entire show?
I don't, because Tekaju was trying shit out.
And also,
Like, okay, let's try this one.
remember last time we tried to recreate the world and that's what spawned fucking Tekken Naguru? Didn't that fail because you didn't have all of the Sentai rings? Which you
Something like
still
that.
don't have?
Well, she's trying something else.
This fucking show can't keep its own plotline straight.
Yeah, it's like as if the fucking show shit the bed ever since they fucking fired.
This show's
Sumido.
been a bed-shitting nightmare since episode 1.
What?
I still remember in episode 1, Fire Candle goes to Earth and says, oh, so this is the world recreated? Not once since has anyone expounded on that.
No.
I don't even remember that, and clearly neither do they. So.
Oh, it was a mistranslation. Yeah, I remember we had the
Then what was the actual
about
discussion? Comment. The world that
He
created
meant
them.
world that created us.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that just really stuck out in my head all year.
No, yeah. But yeah, so that was fucked up that they're like, oh yeah, the person like my creator like died in the known like a long time ago, and I was like, oh Jesus.
And also,
Christ.
if this mysterious random engineer genius woman is so central to this plot and background, why the fuck didn't we get her name or face?
Well, Jerry was saying apparently that's Tekajun's suit actress, so I'm like, that's cool.
Cool, that doesn't answer my question.
I don't know, maybe they're saving that for another episode.
But Jesus
That's what they do in
Christ.
these shows. They gotta keep shit a mystery so you're more engaged and then you want to keep watching.
But
So I'm a sucker for that.
But then if this character was so important to the mystery of it, why hasn't there been hints of her creator beforehand? They could have shown her silhouetted before and maybe talked about how like the death of a child being a part of the plot. And then the build up to this would have been like, oh, that's who they were talking about. But this all just comes out of fucking
none
nowhere.
of the episodes. So okay, guys. So none of the episodes I missed even vaguely foreshadowed this.
No. All we knew beforehand was
What
that
the crap?
Tekajun was an AI creation.
So okay.
Okay.
So what's been happening is, unfortunately, is okay. Say a person has like a pile of papers in their hand, and it's the entirety of like Gozyuger's plot, all nicely written and in order and stuff. And when Sumino's actor got let go and fired because of whatever the hell she did, that's the oh, guy tripped and he stumbled and dropped his papers, and then he's like, oh shit. And he's stumbling to pick up these papers, and now he picked them up back into a pile, but it's not how
They're all
it used
out of
to be.
order.
Now it's all out of order and messed up and rearranged, and now he's got to. Yeah.
I struggle to conceptualize the papers being in order before the Maya Imamori incident. Because, hey, guess what other plotline the show has continued to forget about? The fucking calamities!
Oh yeah, we're probably not coming back to that.
Although I will say, if they mention that this is the final no one, so if there are no more no ones to be the monster of the week for the rest of the show, maybe this is where the calamities come back again.
Or maybe Tekajun will be like the proper villain now. That'd be nice.
I don't know. The next
I don't
episode
know.
has a lot of heavy lifting to do to get back on track, or at least aim in the right direction.
Ryugi gaining the Tegasword power-up was almost an afterthought, and I'm really ticked off about it, but I'm too tired to be ticked off about it.
That's okay, I'll be ticked off for you. Jesus fucking Christ, that came out of nowhere.
I feel like the whole episode should have been about him getting that and finally becoming one with the person he's literally been worshipping as a god for the entire show. But no, it was a freaking side tangent in a blue episode.
I will say, that the one thing in this episode that I did like seeing was the origin of Rikuo and Byakuya teaming up.
Okay, so I had to take a screenshot of this on my phone. But if you look, I know it's bad, but you can tell she's shopped in there. They took Sumino's original actress out and they just edited her into the shot.
I
So you
guess.
can definitely tell. Yeah. I fucking noticed it. She's not like on par with everyone else in that scene.
But yeah,
Also,
so
the fucking stupid generated castles are fucking stupid. I think people were
fucking
complaining that like the
sandcastles?
castle, the sandcastle that no one made.
Oh yeah, the castle basically being like a PNG, like flat on the.
No, but then
On
the
the frame.
one that like the no one spawns. A lot of people are like speculating that they might have used like generative AI to like make the castle, and I'm like,
which
I'm like that Toei.
as terrible of a practice as that is, it's hilariously on brand because the no ones are AI. Not that I support them doing that, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's the thing you gotta always remember is the write-ins are all fucking AI
Conveniently
generated, so
written
it's like-
plot that serves the production.
Yep.
But just real quick about the whole Ryugi and Rikuo meeting plot. That was interesting that we got that because that was kind of the origin of the Gozyugers teaming up in general, if you think about it. Although, while Ryugi is fighting in the Ryotega form, and he's like, "Thank you, Rikuo. I am who I am because you kept pestering me." And I'm like, I don't know if we want to take away that as a lesson, because encouraging someone to like, "I promise this is good for you. I'm going to pester you against your will until you give in and do what I say," is maybe not the best message we want to send out.
Now I kind of find it funny that like Rikyo was trying to like push Ryugi to be like a fan of him as an idol, and then like I like
Convert
to
to
think Ryugi at some point was
Rikoanism.
trying to I was trying to, and then Ryugi was trying to push him to join like the cult of Tekasword. So,
They're both cultists.
right. Oh man.
But yeah, the Super Tyranno form kind of came out of nowhere, but it's nice that he has it, and now all 5 of them have it.
Yeah, he was really good with it too. Holy crap.
I will say the shot where he was using the armor hands with the giant fucking holographic hammer to like bash with it, kind of badass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up that there's like a dead woman inside that no one. That's like fucked up. So like if they extracted the her out of the no one, it would just be a corpse.
Yeah,
That's so fucked up.
that's
Jesus
kind of
Christ.
fucked up.
Yeah, so then like then they summon Goodabang, and Tekaju's like, "All right, son, time to go."
Time for you to come home, son. You've had your fun away at college.
Now stay away from the bad polar man.
Oh, also, real quick, I believe this was our first shot of Haruka's stock henshin in the Gozu Onicorn.
Yeah, I mean that's easy to do. You just go in front of a green screen, you can do it.
Sure.
Oh, also, freaking Gozu Polar used like the Gokaiger ring, like his special Gokaiger ring, to like manifest the Gokai Galleon spirit into Goodabang.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. We got to hear the final wave.
Well, yeah, because they own fucking Seki. So
Yeah.
they can use his voice every
I mean, it's just a matter if
own
they have
him,
that.
like he's employed by them.
It's literally just a matter if they have that sound in their database.
Well, also we make the joke
Oh, so
that,
they can just use like the clip over and over.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, we also make the joke that Tomokazu Seki just like lives on the Toei lot.
Also that.
So, yeah.
Well, Bouquet also did a
what
thing.
The fuck?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. So Bouquet shows up pissed off and angry and rejects her title of the lovely and switches to the destructive, which is the title that Ribbon had. And then it could have been a way bigger deal, but all that happens is her guns change form. I think it would have been way cooler if she had a new outfit, because like if that ribbon turned into like a new outfit for her.
I still think like her and Fire Candle should have had like proper monster forms.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not saying like they should be monsters all the time, because like they're very expressive as they are, and I love them.
No, I think it's cool that there are like some humanoid generals this
Oh
time.
well, yeah, that's been a thing in Sentai for a long time. Like, there's always like lots of like humanoid generals. So
Yeah.
especially in the feature topic, there's a couple of them. So
Yeah. There's always at least one per season, I think. Yeah. For most seasons.
Okay, so anyways, looks like Goodbun got Mrs. Nesbitted. So
He got also at the end when Tekajun like jumped in like weird slow motion like flash tweened up into the portal. I laughed. I don't know why.
It was kind of an
wasn't that
awkward.
funny, but, like, yeah, it was like it was like the screw gravity. Rather than her jumping, it looked like she just made a pose and then floated upward.
Although it's the creation no one was kind of interesting. It was a really creepy design, but I get it because it's the word it used to name itself was specifically the word for to make something with your hands, and that's why it was all hands. And then it starts glitching out and like cloning people and cars and buildings, and like the whole world is bugging out like it's a terrible beta game.
Yeah, it was like it was like a shitty like AI generator.
Yep.
It's like all the buildings were all like fucking weird and stuff. And I'm like, oh no.
Which is hilarious because usually generative AI imaging are terrible at hands.
Yes.
But then like June drops in and just like declares that it won the creation battle, which we were doing and then forgot about.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot I created this recycled handbag and there was like an embroidered wolf on it.
Yeah.
You hear like that.
Yeah, the first round of the contest is I made this little tissue box. Yeah, well, I repurposed a t-shirt into a shopping bag. All right. And then round 2 is the fucking sandcastles. And then we just drop it until June goes in and goes, by the way, my monster won. You all saw. It's like, what? We're so far past that. It's so weird that Tega June was the one to kind of bring us a little bit back towards the rails. Yeah, but so she absorbs the no one, and then all of the like copies of everyone and everything vanish. So I guess the world's okay. And that's when I was like,
that was so weird though, where it had like the fractals of people and everything. It was like a Syriac animation.
yeah. So then she mentions using the prince to create a new world and kidnaps Gudabung and portals out again, and that's what launched me into my whole rant I already went on, but we'll get into that more next week. Where apparently the Gozyugers are invading the no one world, and then I guess the Rikuo bouquet plot will reach some kind of resolution. And yes, apparently, as part of taking Gudabun back home, now he's dressed up like a baby.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Nesbitted.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I thought like for some reason there was something to do with, because I was thinking like when was Mrs. Nesbit like kidnapped? I guess because Bud's kind of was kidnapped by Sid's sister.
I'm Mrs. Naguru. See the hat?
Robin, I've been loving the fucking John Cena Toku memes. They're so funny.
Yeah, I saw. I don't know where the original image is from, but I've seen what people have been doing.
It's from like an Apple. It's from like an Apple commercial. So.
Gozyuger.
I like the one where he's dressed up. Yeah, that's it. The one where he's dressed up as a showman. He's got a fucking coach himself.
His gav is invisible.
You can't see me.
You can't gaff me.
Well, the clips that were used for that all came from the show Pluribus, which everyone should watch.
Oh.
I'm not going to spoil the context of the clips, because that's a pretty big spoiler. But I will spoil that the show is by the creator of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Yes, I did.
It has nothing to do with either of those shows, except one of the main actresses from Better Call Saul is the main character in this.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
and it's
of
really, really good. And I haven't watched either of those shows, despite them apparently being amazing. But I am watching Pluribus, and I love it. And it's sci-fi, and it has a really interesting concept, and it's really well shot, and the characters are great. It's really good. I haven't had any reason to talk about it on the podcast, but yeah, watch Pluribus, everybody.
You say Pluribus, and my mind just goes to the Plumbus.
No,
The Plumbus.
not that one.
Also in Gav-related
I
news,
miss Rick and Morty.
the Candy House movie is subbed apparently.
The
Cool.
Candy. What's a Candy House movie?
A Gav movie.
It's the Gav Sever
Oh, it's
movie.
about a Candy House.
Yeah, and the
Well, it's
villain's
like
the villain's form is tooth themed.
What the?
That's hilarious.
Wait, what the fuck was his subordinate's name
Oh,
again?
Clark?
Fuck, it was like the silliest name.
Clark.
Yeah, Clarp. Yeah,
Clarp. Clarp. That's it. It was
Clarp.
Clarp.
That was
QLARP.
the main villain has a subordinate named Clarp.
It's like a
Does
LARP,
that mean
but quick.
something?
I have no fucking idea.
You know what? It's probably, I like to think it's like a sound you make when you're eating something. You're like Clarp.
I mean, it worked for that, but
Hold on, I'm looking him up. Etymology. Clarp's name is an anagram for plaque.
oh my god, that's hilarious.
Plaque.
Clarp. Oh yeah, because the main villain rider of that movie, he's like basically cavities or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Oh, Gav.
Tooth Decay, the greatest villain of all.
I knew it had to mean something. I don't know why I didn't think plaque from the queue, but
Dwarf.
okay.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna move on to the future topics. So Emily, you may rest.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna listen to this episode back and being like, what am I talking about?
Going fast.
That's all of us every episode.
I don't remember that. Tired caster, global soft burka.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good
Right.
night,
Night,
everybody.
Emily.
Take
Night.
care.
Thanks for toughing it out.
Of course. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Boukenger, let's go.
Featured topic.
Well, I will say this movie was less of a fucking trash fire than last week's.
Yeah, freaking, you can just the mid 2000s Sentais just had a uniqueness about them.
Yeah,
because just I think these were all before they were filmed properly HD.
Yeah.
So it still had a kind of DVD low quality that it's just had for ever, and just I don't know, and it just all the characters are fucking the Boukengers are an interesting bunch. I like their suits. I think their changers are really fucking sick. Because they're these cool phones, and then you can spin a wheel on them.
I don't think we've talked about Boukenger at all on Castranger before, so let's just start this by talking about our thoughts on the Boukengers in general.
Yeah.
So I will say, I think the suits are actually really fucking solid for the Boukengers.
Yeah. No, I love the helmets, dude. They're especially. I always say, I don't think there is not a bad black Sentai suit. And I think Bouken Black is the best looking out of all of them.
These are absolute out of all the vehicle themed Sentai. These I think are my favorite suits.
Holy shit! Their fucking mechs are wild because they just have all these fucking vehicles, all these combinations, and it's Jesus Christ. And then I never realized that freaking I didn't realize Bouken Silver had one called. It was called the Siren.
Siren Builder?
Yeah, Siren Builder. And I'm here listening to the sirens on the thing, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing's so cool. Why have I not heard of this before?
Yeah, but I really love the mouth grills on these suits, how they have the same visual texture that microphones have. I love the white line down the middle of the suits, which really facilitates the black member being on the team. It doesn't look different from the other suits the same way other Black Rangers do on other teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in particular, I actually really like the Blue Ranger's suit and helmet. The shape of his helmet is so good. The little divots on when you view from the front on the top of the helmet are really good. The way it's sort of angled at the front of it, kind of dolphin-like quality to the helmet shape is really nice. The angle of the visor I really like. It's just a really fucking solid design on Bouken Blue. I never really looked at it up close before.
Well, what's also interesting too is Boukenger, because I remember I tried watching all of it because I was interested, and I think I got 20 episodes in or something like that, like 15, 20 episodes in, and they deal with three different factions. Right. So one of the priests that we saw in this episode, the one with the weird voice because he talks like this. He's
fucking old man Gotcha had me dying every time he talked. And is it just me? No. Is it just me, or does he remind you of like the old man in Zoo Ranger who was Zordon?
Yeah, a bit, but his actor has shown up in like recent tokus that we have talked about. I can't remember exactly, but I remember he showed up in something. And like Gar was like, "That's the priest from Boukenger," and we're like, "Oh yeah," because like I recognize his voice.
The fucking old man ass voice was so funny.
Yeah, so his character was Flurious in Operation Overdrive, which like I liked Flurious. Yeah, fuck it. I love that design.
Christ, I forgot about that.
No, Flurious is fucking awesome. I love him.
Oh, he was the
Odin card armor. That's right.
That is him.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry.
That's hilarious. I don't know why I never watched Boukenger. I just never took the time to watch it, but I absolutely need to. I also really love that Boukenger. I also really love that Boukenger is one of the series where each member gets a unique weapon, and all of them are awesome. Especially the Red Ranger's fucking spear. That is the sick spear. I love that. Reminds me of Freya's spear from FF9.
Also, I love every time they like are about to like start their transformation. You just hear like the dun 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 Boukenger.
Oh yeah.
Start up. Like I fucking love when it does.
And of course, the Excellular is just fucking badass.
Oh yeah, and they like they wear it in like a pouch on their shoulders, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cool.
I love that.
It's really successful. Yeah, and they're like
that's some shit I would do when I go to a convention, wear shit like that on my arm.
Oh no, Boken Black's weapon's my fucking favorite.
Oh, that hammer is so like awesome.
The hammer, and then the yellow has like fucking like scoopers for like claws, and I think that's cool. And then I think the one downside I don't like is that their mentor's fucking Master Control from Tron.
What the fuck was that digi screw motherfucker?
That's their mentor. That's their mentor.
What the fuck is that thing?
I don't remember, but that's their mentor. Oh yeah, their weapon's sick too. It's like this fucking cool ass gun and turns into a fucking sword. It's super cool. Everything about Boukenger is just cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you have Boken Silver's weapon, which is it's a mine detector that
he wields like a fucking scythe.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of cool, but I hate polearm weapons with like square shafts. You know what I mean? Polearm weapons need to be round as you wield them. It just feels clunky and painful.
Oh, that was the Universe Rearranger. Holy shit, that's awesome. Oh my god. He did cool. What a callback.
He did seem kind of goofy.
Yeah.
I couldn't place him though, but yeah, that's him.
Oh yeah, and then you also met Zuban, the sword that turns into like a robot. And he's like, Zuban!
Yeah, that guy was so cool, and I'm like, why is he here and not in King Ocher?
I don't know, but yeah, all I can say is Zuban.
All right, so this movie, Boukenger versus Super Sentai, is the special that celebrated the 30th anniversary of the franchise, and this is also apparently where Akka Red shows up for the first time.
Which, like, I don't think we've ever talked about like Akka Red's design on the show, because like we've talked about him in the Zooger 40th anniversary like mini specials, because she showed up in that.
Yeah,
and that was the last time we ever saw him. We never like I was sad that they just didn't keep that tradition. Like every 5 years, they just have like I'm expecting Akka Red to show up for Gozyuger at some point, but I don't fucking ever think that's happening. So
that's kind of sad. Yeah. And like my immediate first thought looking at this version of the Akka Red suit is, oh, you poor unfortunate bastards! Why did you put 3 X's on his belt?
So, because it's the 30 years of Sentai.
I know that's why they did, but no one told anyone there that XXX is code for porn.
But this does not, or Triple X starring Vin Diesel.
Or that.
Oh, okay, huh? Interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. The mentor's name is Mr. Voice.
Okay.
No, but I really dig the Akka Red suit because I like it's this kind of like latex spandex combo suit, and he's got like it's all red, and then he's got a red visor which looks fucking sick. And
Okay, so
he's got a big collar. So I like it's like a mix of like Showa and Heisei like Sentai design. So it's just really cool.
On any other suit, I would be aghast at this much of the primary suit color, but because it's specifically Aka red, literally red,
red.
that's the bit, and it's fucking hilarious. My favorite thing about this suit is how, if you look at close-ups of it, you can specifically see that different parts of his suit are made of different material, of different like metallic quality. Like the V on his chest is shinier than the rest of it with like a different material, but it's all just red, so you can only very, very barely tell it apart from the rest of the suit. And that's hilarious.
Wait. Hold the fuck on. He didn't show up in Zenkaiger, did he? No.
I think he was in like one thing.
Am I brain farting? I'm brain farting right now. He's on the fish. Wait, so they put him on. That was their fucking excuse. Oh, we got to include him somehow. Let's put him on Twitter. Whatever. No, that's stupid.
So it is 30th anniversary form for this special, the 35th form in Gokaiger, the 40th form in Zyuohger, and then for 45, while Zenkaiger was airing, they just put a tweet out with this image.
What a fucking leap for Aka Red showing up in the 30th anniversary, 5 years, and then 5 years later. Oh, by the way, he's like a pirate, and he's Captain Marvelous's mentor, who died and then left the Ranger keys in the hands of Captain Marvelous.
How funny would it be if for the last episode of Gozyuger to just absolutely bookend Super Sentai as a franchise, we just zoom out and it's just Aka Red reading the Super Sentai address book.
No. We need Universe Aka Red.
Oh, fuck.
That's what you have to do. You have to do the Universe Aka Red. Also, where the fuck is this like contest winning Red Ranger they were supposed to fucking do?
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Who knows if they're even still doing that?
Yeah, when the fuck's that supposed to fucking happen?
That fucking, what was it? It was like a folding paper. What the fuck is the word that's escaping me?
Oh yeah, it was like origami.
Origami, yeah. It was an origami themed Red Ranger that was supposed to be in it. Was he gonna be in one of the movies?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be in one of the movies.
Yeah, so maybe we just haven't seen that yet. I don't know.
Oh no? Okay. No, I trust Decker's input. Decker knows everything. Okay, anyways, Aka Red's really cool. I like it. He inherits the spirits of all red Sentai.
He's literally Sentai Decade. He can turn into previous Reds, he can summon their weapons and apparently give them to other people. But we'll get to that later.
Which honestly now makes a lot of sense why Gokaiger is the way it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, because like Aka can, yeah. So wait, did like Aka Red build the Ranger keys? I
don't know.
Huh.
I know he had them first because he and Marvelous were a thing before the events of the Gokaiger series.
Anyways, where's an SH Figuarts Aka Red? I feel like that's a thing. And then he can come with like a removable emblem where you can like switch it between 30, 35, 40, and 45. And then as an added bonus, like a pre-order bonus, you give him a 50.
Where is my owl blue?
Yeah, that's the question. Does he turn into Zenkaiser or does he turn into Zenkai Juren?
Oh yeah, that's also a thing.
That's the interesting question.
Here's the thing: it's specifically the power of Reds. He didn't specify the power of leaders.
Yeah, because technically, the White Cocker Ranger, she's technically the leader of the team.
Sure,
so yeah. Anyways, so the whole thing is like the Boukengers get trapped in like some dimension, and we get our villain of the movie,
Kronos, the devil
the
of
time devil,
the devil of time.
Pretty fucking sick looking design. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was a
pretty fucking cool design.
Although the one thing I thought was really fucking goofy about him throughout this movie is anytime an attack got shot at him, he would just go, like blank reversal, and then he would just like reflect it at them. And I feel like this is a missed opportunity. Instead of just like literally Eric Cartman as I reflect your spell, why didn't the time themed devil reverse time?
Right. So you don't have the budget for that.
But yeah, so the movie starts with a meeting between Kronos and Gaja, and apparently their plan is to revive 3 previous evil Sentai villain priestesses, which, as we discover, includes Mamie from Magi Ranger, Tsue from Gal Ranger, who was Toxica, and then the last one, who, surprise, surprise, is, what the fuck was her name? I wrote it down. Furabijo from Hurricaneger.
Which I forgot how much fucking fun she is. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know. Is Mamie female? Because I did not know that. I watched Magi Ranger.
100%. Like, obviously you can tell that's a guy voicing her, but it's like, I thought she was fun as shit.
Sure.
Yeah, I learned some cool lore. It's like, oh, she had like a one-on-one duel with Magishine, and Magishine like fucking kicked her ass. And I was like, all right, cool.
I don't remember if that was actually in Magi Ranger or not. It's been so long since I watched that show.
I think you need to rewatch Magi Ranger.
Maybe. But yeah, Akared is watching this meeting from the shadows. So then we get the actual opening of Boukenger for the series, which I assume is a slightly modified version.
Yeah, I like the Boukenger opening. That's fun.
It's pretty solid.
Go.
And then Kronos just goes ahead and sweeps up all 5 Boukengers in its clockwork Excite Leaves trap. And that leaves only Silver left.
Yeah, so this is where I was like almost thinking, I'm like, oh, it's the trope in like the Versus movies where like the 6th Ranger just gets the shaft and shows up for like one scene and then he doesn't show up ever again in the movie. But no, like he was
quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite. So Akared gives him the Super Sentai address book.
Please tell me that. Please tell me there's a merch version of that they sold. That would be hilarious.
No, definitely not. But yeah. So apparently the dress book has every single Sentai member and like who they are, what ranger they are, and what they're doing.
Given that this is Akared's first appearance, my immediate question is, why do you have all this?
You know what? Yes, Decker, you are right. Akared is Sentai's Santa Claus.
It's Super 100%. Santa!
Oh, okay, Decker, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to take Akared and I need you to Photoshop a beard and a Santa hat on top of him. I need to see that shit.
Super
I need
Sentai!
to see that shit. Super Sentai, that's the name of the episode.
That's the episode!
Just in time for Queenmas! Just in time for Queenmas.
That's gonna be the fucking thumbnail.
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, there we go.
Have you been a good Sentai? If you've been good, you'll get a reunion special.
Dawn Brothers is on the naughty list.
Oh my god, I fucking love the thought of Akared being Santa for Super Sentai.
That's fucking great.
Oh my god.
Decker, I cannot wait to fucking see the finished product.
Gozyuger's been very, very naughty. Sounds like
drinking. Uh-oh. No.
Sounds like someone needs to have their franchise ended.
You know what? I'm Santa. I'm Red. I'm gonna release my own project called Project Red.
Oh my god. Oh, there's different.
He has belt this? He has different belts too.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously,
you got rid of the triple X.
I fucking hope they didn't keep the triple X on the non-30 versions of the suit. Jesus Christ.
Young super warriors take care of this. He is Santa Claus. 100%.
This is also hilarious because literally this past week, literally yesterday actually, Cell and Paul were over here, and right before the Game Awards, we watched the episode of Digimon where all of the Digidestined handed Joe their address books so that they could call around looking for the 8th child.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Yeah. So then Boken Silver decides to like go search out for like I guess like his own little personal team to like rescue the Boukengers. So the first
and I love that he's so socially inept that instead of actually calling them or anything, he just shows up wherever the fuck they are.
Yeah, and this guy has like the worst fucking timing ever for like trying to recruit these guys. So like first one he goes to is Maggiello, who's in the middle of doing a boxing match.
First off, hooray, Maggiello, my boy! Second, why are you a boxer? You're a fucking twig!
Well, was this character like a boxer in Badger Ranger?
Maybe. If so, that's another thing I've long forgotten.
Well, yeah, because like his whole thing is he had like boxing, like a boxing glove, like power up or something like that. If I remember,
I don't know.
I watched Badger Ranger, but
Is
yeah.
AG an alien?
Oh, is he an alien?
That feels weird and weirdly out of place for them to be aliens in Boukenger. But yeah, so he tries to recruit Tsubasa, who is in the middle of a fucking boxing match, and obviously he's like, fuck off, dude, I'm busy.
Yeah, so then he's like, okay, well, he's not available. And then he finds Deca Break in the middle of like an undercover operation trying to like
negotiate
like,
with the
stop, like,
space mafia.
Yeah, space mafia. And he just like barges in on the middle of this deal and fucking like Tetsu to like actually like handles himself pretty well. He like knocks him down. He's like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Throws him out a fucking window. And he's like, all right, anyway, sorry for that. Where were we? Oh, it's so good.
Holy shit, dude. Like, I get that you're undercover with the fucking mafia, but that feels a little overkill. You could have murdered this guy. You did not know who that was when he burst in the door. You did not know that was Boken Silver.
But what's great to know is later he goes like, "Oh yeah, no, the operation was a success. I
shot them all.
I exposed them and they got arrested. Yeah, I got them." And so then next he finds
Asuka, Aubrey Black, who just
Aubrey Black. Who
it's like, not that he finds him. Asuka just calls him out of nowhere from across dimensions or space. I have no idea where Dino Earth is. There's Santa. Can I use that in the thumbnail?
Can we use that as the thumbnail, Decker? Yeah, fuck yeah. I love the beard doesn't even like, you can see where like the mouth's supposed to be, but it's not even fitting over.
No, it's funnier that way.
Yeah, it's funnier that way. Good job, Decker. I love how seamless you made the Santa hat. That's great.
And meanwhile, the other Boukengers trapped in the fucking pocket dimension discover that also kidnapped is Magi-Shine, Hikaru.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm a god of Magitopia, but...
Yeah, my immediate thought was, how the fuck is one of the fucking heavenly saints from Magitopia subject to this kidnapping? And then we find out it's like, oh, there's a barrier that's too strong for one person.
Yeah, like he knows how to get out, but he's like, I need the Boukengers to help. But no, Aubrey Black's situation's funny. So like he calls Boken Silver. He's like, yeah. So I'm here with I'm here living in Dino Earth with my wife and with my second child. But like, man, I really want to come back to Earth, but like I have to wait till the portal's open because like my wife's scared. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
okay,
dude, like, sounds like you want to get away from your wife.
I haven't seen Abba Ranger, but I'm pretty sure that Asuka in this series was a very socially awkward dork. So I think the bit of him having a wife and 2 children since the series is hilarious. But if I'm wrong on that, feel free to let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I want to come, but I have to wait until the portal opens. And I don't know if Dino Earth is another planet or another dimension, but the fact that there is a Dino Earth is hilarious.
Well, no, that's why, like, when we talked about Abba Ranger, I made the fucking Super Mario Brothers movie joke, where I was just like, wait, you're telling me there was two Earths that separated and dinosaurs lived on the other one and they evolved into beings. So like, that sounds like the Mario.
Asuka's wife is one of the generals from Abba Ranger, so we have yet another monster fucker. That's hilarious.
Jesus. Yeah, no, Magi-Shine does not look like a fucking Sentai character, but like, holy fuck, I love the suit.
It's pretty good.
It's such a good suit. Good.
So as the Boukengers meet up with Hikaru in this pocket dimension, fucking Smokey comes out, the little cat genie in the lamp.
Yeah, and Boken Pink scans Smokey, and she's like, "Oh, it's a precious. We got to get it."
Yeah, I haven't watched Boukenger, but I understand that the precious are the treasures that they're searching for, similar to how the Lupin collection was in Lupin Pato. So that's hilarious. They're like, "Oh, that's one of the things we need to collect it." And it's like, fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then next to be discovered and attempted to be recruited is Nono Nanami, previously Hurricane Blue, who is now, as the movie described it, hiding her identity as a ninja by being a singer.
Yeah, because that's genius, because no one would expect that a singer would be a ninja.
I still think it's kind of dumb because you're putting yourself out there in the public eye.
The thing is, I didn't recognize her at first, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's Hurricane Blue." I was like, "It is Hurricane Blue." I was like, "Holy shit!"
I also haven't watched Hurricangers, so I wouldn't know her well enough to recognize her.
I mean, I think she's like the most beautiful in her cameo in Forza, because like the whole teacher look in the glasses. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, for sure. Orb in the chat. Shit. Hanami Montana.
No, Orb, come on. Don't make a Hannah Montana joke. Jesus Christ. She's like fucking like 20 years old.
And I guess it's a thing that he does in the show, but there's just a completely out of nowhere scene where as Boken Silver is like lamenting his lack of success, he just like munches a pickle, and that's the whole shot.
Yep.
I guess he likes pickles. And then he just yeets the address book in the trash.
Yeah, because he's like, "Oh, well, this fucking didn't work out," and then he like starts getting like attacked by the villains in the forest, and then like they show up, and then of course they have like really shitty teamwork because they're all like up their own asses about how good they are.
That's actually a really neat detail to include. It's like usually when crossovers happen, everyone just fights together right away, and there's no problems. But it's interesting that this composite team from a bunch of different Sentais would have problems coordinating their attack styles. That's actually really interesting, and I'm kind of sad Sentai doesn't do that more.
Yeah, I will say I also really loved in their like shot where like Magiello went to his like super form, and I was like, that's cool.
Well I'll talk about that one later because that's kind of later. But so they fight and they're terrible at it, and then like as they're doing their like speech where they're trying to like make up and be friends again, and like they put their hands in the middle to do the like Power Rangers kind of thing. It hit me there that everyone on this composite team has a wrist morpher except for Tsubasa.
Like, this is a cool team up in the Sentai special, 100%. But like, Once a Ranger was also really cool just because I liked it. They bring a version of Bridge where he's the red SPD Ranger. I just think that's really fucking badass.
That is also great because it shows progression of his character, whereas everyone else, not a lot of progression. I think the only one who
also Adam came. Also, Adam showed up, and Adam was really cool.
Yeah.
So, trust me, Once a Ranger had fucking problems, but like overall, I was happy with the team we got. We got Panzanda.
Yeah.
So
anyways. So yeah, they all show up with their teamwork in check, I guess, and then for some reason, like Abare Black's in what I'll refer to as Super Dino mode because sure. And then Magiello's in his Legend super form because why not? But it's hilarious because no one else on this composite team has a super form they can do. So it's only Magiello and kind of Abare Black who show up in a different form.
Yeah, it's like Hurricane don't have like super forms, and then the other two are Sixth Rangers. So it's like, nah, Sixth Rangers don't get super forms.
Not all, sometimes, but not always. And then as they're fighting, they do their own version of the stupid ass Super Sentai ball attack, which I never like. It was a fun bit in the oldest of Sentai with the technical limitations, and I get that it's a tribute to exactly that, but it's still so fucking dumb.
The last time we had one was 2 Kaiser. Oh, don't tell Ichi that.
Yeah.
I like 2 Kaiser. But yeah, so then like the Boukengers like, okay, we gotta do like huh?
You could argue that King Okuwagata Oger is a super form.
No, that is a super form, yeah. But he's not the sixth.
I know.
I mean, he's sixth to me.
That's why I wasn't immediately insistent upon it. It just took me a minute to think. And if you want to count Ryoga Isen as a form, which I know not everyone does, you could. That is a whole other debate.
I love Boken Red just pulls Zubon out of his ass and he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I brought this with me." I'm like,
yeah, I have a fucking living magical sword. We should use this. and then he like goes into the lamp and they do this like double attack to get the breakthrough.
That was fucking sick. I like he like loaded Zubon into Smokey's lamp. I was like, that's cool. I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah.
But then it's like, it's not enough to break the door on their side. The other side also has to break the door.
That was actually really interesting how like doing what they did from the inside revealed the trap that Kronos was carrying, and then from the outside they had to break the door open.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if anyone else noticed, but I noticed after they broke the door open, for some reason, Magiello went back to his normal form.
Yeah.
That was weird and unasked for.
Yeah, but super form for the Magi Ranger super forms are sick.
As much I love Magi Ranger, I do think the Legend super forms are really fucking stupid.
Oh,
the helmets look goofy, and the long ass telephone dial rods don't like. I love everything else about Magi Ranger, but I really don't like the Legend forms. We could have they would have been cooler if it was just like longer capes and like the accents on their armor were a little more pronounced and the visors on their helmet were bigger and covered more of the helmets.
What are you talking about? These are all sick as shit.
The protrusions out of the only one that doesn't look stupid is blue.
They're shaped after their swords. They're shaped after their fucking swords. That's sick, dude.
I get it, but I don't like it. The only one that doesn't look goofy is blues. And I'm not just saying that because I like blue, because I don't like Magi Blue.
Oh, no, man. I'm digging these a lot. Yeah, no, they're sick. Anyways, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, of course. But
sure.
No, I think those are sick. I think the only thing they're missing is like capes.
Right? So. That's what I was just saying. They should have very long capes. Because they're wizards.
Yeah. They're magicians.
They're Magi-chans.
Ichi, it's not that Ichi doesn't like anything. He's just he's like me. He's very, very particular with the stuff he likes. And I respect the shit out of him for it.
Thank you.
So that's why, that's why he's just awesome. And no capes. No, fuck Edamode. Edamode doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Anyways.
They're not flying on a regular basis like those heroes are.
So yeah, so they free the Boukengers, and like I guess it's a thing in the show, but it seems like Boken Silver and Boken Red kind of have like a really like close friendship from what I noticed, and I'm kind of here for that. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
That was the vibe I was getting.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they seem like really close. And I'm like, that's cool.
So yeah, there's this little bit where like they go to revive the third priestess, but she's already revived and fucked off. And then they just like surprise explosions, and then she shows up, and then Kronos just immediately turns them into a staff, which he uses to get a new form and also grow giant.
Also, she basically did the but I just came back to life. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, she came back to life and she just decided to go out for a walk because she's like, oh, I'm back to life, so might as well make advantage of it.
I can't comment on that because I don't know how that character is in the show. But yeah, since
it was like her and like her sister.
Yeah. Since she showed up by exploding everyone and unmorphing them, we get to see everyone henshin, which is a very neat group scene. Yep. There's a couple shots that use the stock henshin footage here and there, but it's mostly original, and then this very cool triple angle group shot. Not my favorite, but I do like what they did.
And then Akared kind of flexes. He's like, yeah, I can transfer into other reds. And then he like...
Yeah, he turns into Magi Red and Gal Red, and I was wondering why the Gao Ranger representation, considering Gao Ranger wasn't one of the cameo Rangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think wasn't Gao Ranger like the 25th anniversary? So,
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Akared turns into a bunch of them, and then he also gives Boken Red, Deca Red's guns, and Hurricane Red's Hayate Maru.
Because everyone knows the D blasters are like
D-Magnum.
some of the strongest Sentai. Oh, sorry, yeah, the D Magnums are like some of the strongest fucking Sentai weapons ever.
With
Those
the
things
most
are busted.
with the most bit crushed audio.
Yeah, dude, I love that shit, man. Love it.
So yeah, the monster grows big, and then we get to see a bunch of the Megazords. We see Ultimate Dai Boken, Siren Builder, and Dai Voyager.
Hell yeah.
Which are very cool, but I don't have context for them, so I can't talk too much about them. And then Dai Voyager does an attack that it called Adventure Double Screw. And again, the monster goes screw Gaiashi and reverses its attack. And then, on top of that, throws a triple screw attack. This monster had big Eric Cartman energy, and it was really weird.
Right.
So then the cameo Rangers all circle around Akared, and they go full Captain Planet and channel the powers of their righteous emotions into him, which then lets Akared power up Dai Voyager with big feasts. I don't know if that form had a name, but they did not say it. So it double fire punches, and then it does the 30 Super Sentai Soul Super Smash attack.
Yeah, also like Decker just posted a picture of like their other mech or whatever like that. I love he has fucking steamroller fists. That's awesome.
That's kind of genius.
That's so fucking cool.
But then they cover up with the big
mechs are awesome.
Yeah, and then they just cover it up with the big brand new Akared feasts.
You know what, Ichi? Next year, I'm down to watch Boukenger with you if you are.
Sure. I know that thing's called Dai Voyager, but I don't know if the like Akared powered up version has a different name.
It looks cool though. I like it.
Burning Legend Dai Voyager.
Legend Dai Voyager.
That's
cool.
That is cool.
That's really cool. Yeah.
So yeah, it blows up the monster, and then we get this quick little shot of each of the three priestesses re-dying.
Re-dying.
And then Gaja, hanging around, just fucks off. Oh, Boukengers! Boukenger! I'll get you, Boukenger! I also just love the name Boukenger because Boken means adventure, so the name literally translates to Advengers.
Avengers, assemble!
So yeah, Gaja fucks off. We cut back to the base. Everyone says bye. The cameo Rangers leave. And then we just cut back up to Akared chilling in space. And then he fucks off into space hibernation. And then the last shot of the movie as it fades to white is, this is a work of fiction. Like, oh,
you don't say.
I thought this was for realsies.
Yeah, Sentai's real, guys. Come on.
Just fucking shot of Undyne. Sentai's real, right? Right?
Right?
Sentai is real. Sentai is not real.
But yeah, so that was the 30th anniversary special, and honestly, it was pretty fun. Like, I feel like if you've watched all of Boukenger and like you've seen all these like previous like Sentais like that they involved, like you'll get like a way more kick out of it. But overall, like I did enjoy it. So
yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Where I haven't watched Boukenger and not all of the things that were cameoing, but I feel like I got a decent amount of enjoyment out of it, anyways.
Yeah. Also it just kind of makes you realize like how special Sentai is, and it's like, oh yeah, it's the 30th anniversary. It's like can't go downhill from here. It's like it's gonna thrive for another 20 years.
Sentai, lollipops, and Rangers. I don't know why my brain went there.
All the monsters in Boukenger are based on past Sentai mechs. Very cool. That's going to be cool to keep an eye on when we watch it. So
Neat.
very cool.
All right. Well, that is going to be Castranger for the week. Jikai Video Sentai Castranger. Next week is Boukenger versus Kingoger.
Yay!
I've already watched it, and that movie was sick as fuck.
Hell yeah! Just excited to see my boy Joe again and Bundario.
Yeah.
Go boom boom. Oh, let me guess. Do the Kingogers end up dying in an unfortunate car accident? Because Tai is technically a serial killer.
Just
kills people by faking them.
Taya runs
tragic.
Gira over. Starts a war between Earth and Shugatum.
Well, I mean, if you remember in the fucking handoff, he did try fucking.
I will say,
Gira.
Taya and Gira do something related to Taya's car in the movie that's very awesome.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Hercules in?
He's not actually in it, but he gets mentioned, and that moment actually brought me to tears.
Okay. Very cool.
Oh yeah, and the King Boon booster thing is in it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right. Well, shout out to our currently active patrons. That includes Blaze, Armorhide, Midas the Fool, Vegas Bear, Locke, whatever, and Vegas Bear again. Thank you very much for supporting what we do. Does this movie lead to how Taya became Universe Kuwagata Oger? No. Weirdly enough, no. That would be hilarious if it did, though.
Right?
All right. Thank you all, everyone, for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.popping.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Discord, merch store, all of our cool shit. And as I mentioned last week, if you ever want to see our episode thumbnails, they are on the Facebook album. Yeah. Any other closing thoughts before we leave?
I love you all, and 2026 is going to be a wild year.
Yeah. I think we're still doing an episode next week, yeah?
No, I know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it'll be the week of Christmas and New Year's that we're taking off, those 2 weeks, but I think next week will be our last episode of 2025.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all once again, and we will see you next week.
Stay adventurous.